I am live. I am live. Give me a second. I'm just getting everything set up. For those of you who are catching the replay, I'm going to shout y'all out early because I didn't give y'all no warning. And it's Sunday. And I don't normally go live on a Sunday. But I am again live on 2 platforms. So y'all bear with me. Y'all bear with me. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. How are y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling in the land? I see y'all watching. I see y'all tuning in. Peace, peace. What's up, mama? What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. We are on our spiritual soul day. We are on our spiritual soul day tip. We are tapping into the Holy Bible, the Holy Scripture. And you like that Bible is beat up to hell. Well, that's because this is my grandfather's Bible. Okay, my grandfather, who was 102 when he passed. I made sure I went to his house and got his Bible. He had a few of them, but this was like his main one. So I was like, let me make sure I get it before, the vultures come out. I grabbed that and a couple of his clothes. Let's see. Are we good? All right. Can y'all hear me cool? Can y'all hear me clear? YT, can you hear me? Right here, can you hear me? Can you all hear me okay? I'm on live on 2 platforms. I'm on TT and I'm on YT. And I don't want to say the words because they say like I'm self-promoting. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Hi, my praying hands. Hey, your praying hands was clapping yesterday after after Miami took that W, bruh. I love that. I love that. Thank you for liking the live. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. All right, YT, can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me okay? Yes, we lit. We lit. I'm very excited. But yeah, I wanted to talk about spiritual soul day is not religious talk, okay? We are not going to be touting for Jesus. So if that's what you tuned in for, if you was like, "Ooh, we finna get this holy scripture on a Sunday," this ain't it. This ain't it, okay? Just saying hi to you all. Hi, hi, hi. I hope you all can hear me. Yes. Hey, hello. I don't know which Amy it is. I mean, I know a few Amy's. Your username says Amy G, but I'm not quite sure. But I'm just saying hello. Saying hello regardless. I am trying to say hi and it won't let me say hi. Hey, hey, 007. Hey. Hi, Marina. Hey, hey, Netcher. Hi, Minnie. Hi, you all. So, I no, you don't have to change it if that's your real name. I don't know why people be afraid to share their real name. No, you don't have to do that. Hi, Margie. Hi, Farland Cannon. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. So yeah, I mean, your real name is on everything. So, I mean, social media, sometimes people create personas, usernames. Everywhere my username is Ascending Infinite Goddess, but literally I am Ascending Infinite Goddess. I don't have a problem sharing my name. Welcome, Thelma. Welcome, Chris. Welcome in. Welcome in. So, Spiritual Soul Day. This is something that I started doing. I have my Mindset Mondays, okay? I have my Talk About It Thursdays. Um, who is this? Please don't be a troll. Don't do that. Yeah, let me yeah, put you in timeout. Don't do that. Don't do that. You got one more time and then you will be blocked. I'm not playing with y'all. I don't have time to play with y'all because little one and my other one, my teenage, they are both up. So I will not be on here for too long, but I wanted to share this holy word. Okay. Y'all see this Bible, that Bible has been through some things. This is my grandfather's Bible, my grandfather's Bible. But I wanted to share a word because I opened it up. You know, sometimes you want a divinated message, and I opened up the scripture, and I booked the market. I booked the market with his little thing, his little obituary, or not obituary, but his little thing, photography thing. I don't know. Anyway, and it opened up to Ezekiel chapter 3. So welcome, welcome, child of grace. Welcome. Yes, thank you, Netcher. Look at you out here being a moderator, the moderator with the mostest. Yes, everyone tap the screen, bring those likes up. Thank you so much. Grab your hearts, right? Grab your engagement points, right? Give me the love. Give me the love. Thank you so much. YouTube, I am cat. Well, I'm watching y'all comments too, right? I'm watching you all. So, Ezekiel chapter 3. Basically, here, this is where God was speaking to Ezekiel and commanding him to go out to the people of Israel and to share his word. And what stood out to me the most, when he was saying, eat my roll, which is his scroll, his word, eat it, and it will feel like honey to you. Bring it into your belly, digest it, feel it, and then go forth and speak it. Allow it to flow off your mouth, off your tongue like sweetness. And a lot of people are Ezekiel in this moment because the scroll is just divine information. It is your divine download. Excuse me. It is your divine downloads. It is your gifts. And as God was hyping up, right, God being the universe, divine source, was hyping up, was encouraging Ezekiel. Oh, my ring. Where did I put my ring at? As he was encouraging Ezekiel to go forth and speak to people, he was letting him know they may not be receptive of you, right? Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 6, he said, not too many people of strange speech and of a hard language whose words they may not understand, but surely I have sent you to them. They would have not listened or come forth otherwise. Okay. So, welcome in. You have no username, but welcome in. Thank you for joining. Um, that is reminiscent of today because many people have divine knowledge, they have divine wisdom, they move forward in their own path, and they are afraid to speak because of how they may be perceived or how they may be received, right? I know I was one of those people, right? If you can relate, right? Hey, Bishop Faye. Hey, welcome in. I told you I was going to go live. Welcome in. Welcome in. Be sure to share the live, tap the screen, grab your points, share it out with everyone. Let's get the people in here. Let's get the people in here, right? Because although this is not based off religious talk, this is definitely talk that needs to be heard. Okay? Don't be afraid to share your gifts or speak your divine knowledge and your divine wisdom. Ezekiel was not someone who was well schooled, okay? Ezekiel was not someone that was, he didn't go to university or college or things of that nature. Ezekiel was just quite literally a prophet. Okay. So you yourself, you may feel like I'm just an ordinary Joe Schmo. I am just someone who, I work at this regular 9 to 5. Hey, Demario, you did catch one. Welcome in, brother. Welcome in. Don't discount yourself just because you feel like you're not well educated or you're not well schooled or you're not well versed or you may not have you know like experience or things of that nature. You may be like, where do I get the credit from to go forth and speak this word? But you are qualified through God. God has qualified you. God being divine source, the universe, God has qualified you. But if you keep thinking to yourself that, oh, I'm going to go to these people and they're going to think I'm weird, they're going to think that I'm strange, right? They're going to think that welcome in, Tessie, welcome in. You're going to think that I who's going to listen to me because I am a sinner, or I'm a person who has done wrong, or many people feel like they are just bad people, right? If you feel that you are just a overall bad person, that is not your authentic energy that feels that way. That is the world that has like programmed you. Okay, the world has programmed you to feel that way. Hey, J Love with the purple hearts, I love that. You know, purple is my color. Purple is my color. Welcome in, welcome in. And if you're just joining in, um I'm on two different platforms, so that's why I'm looking up and down. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the roses. Thank you so much. Thank you for giving me my flowers. I deeply, deeply appreciate love that. So don't feel discouraged when you have divine inspiration, and instead of moving at the speed of that divine inspiration, you hold back, you shrink back. Because even Ezekiel, who had prophesied many a times, felt hesitant. That's why God had to tell him, listen, they may not hear you, they may not receive you, they may be hard-headed, they may have their heart hardened, right? Exactly where the words. They may not want to receive you in kindness, but know that you are going forth on my behalf, right? He said, look, on verse 8, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. Okay? When God got your back, no one can cause you any issues. No one can cause you any harm. No one can cause you to feel neglected or unseen or uncertain. Okay, know that the power of God flows through you because you are a God. You are a esteminate, right? Hi, welcome. Please stay out the drama. Welcome. She's deaf. She's deaf, but thank you for coming in. I'm sending you kisses so much. Welcome, Cole Jefferson. Welcome in. You know, my sister did sign language for like 15 years, and I don't know much. I know hello, and I know some bit, and thank you. I know good night, and there's certain things that I've picked up as well. My son, who's autistic, I really should know more, but hey. But yeah, I have a couple deaf people that follow me on TT. Thank you for that. That's why I make sure all my videos have captions. Every single one of them, I make sure they have captions. Welcome Ian A D Solo. What's up, Mama? What's up, pretty girl? What's going on? So allowing yourself to not shrink back because you feel that you are unqualified or because of a hard life that you've had. It doesn't matter what your life has been, right? You've heard the saying, God gives his strongest soldiers the most issues or something. I don't know. I don't remember what the phrase is, but you never get anything that you cannot handle, right? Welcome insight change. Sorry. Yes, celestial blessings. Celestial blessings to you, love. Celestial blessings to you. Don't allow yourself to continue to shrink yourself down because you are uncertain of what you are capable of doing because you keep looking at the past. Okay? If you are given a gift, if something is placed on your heart, if you have it within you, you are qualified. You have the credentials. And it doesn't matter if people are stubborn or if people don't listen or if people call you crazy or if people call you weird. Okay? I know I'm ahead of my time. I know my husband's ahead of his time. I know some of our children are ahead of their time. Not everyone is here to be on the same timeline or be on the same path, right? In the words of beautiful Dr. Phil Valentine, I'm visiting from another tomorrow, right? So it's okay if you are not received at first. The most important thing is you get it out there because there's people that are reading, George Orwell's book, 1984. Oh, that book was a hot commodity in 2020. Okay, they were like, oh, look at what the people are doing, right? William Cooper, Behold the Pale White Horse. Okay, that was also a hot commodity. People were picking up on there. Information Once it's there, especially in this age of information, in the age of the internet, information, once it's out there, it never dies. All right. You should know from some of these celebrities. Um, yes. Yes. Thank you. I don't have a moderator on YT. I do have one on TT. Thank you, Netcher. But I'm just putting anybody that's trolling, I see them. I just put them in timeout. It's okay. Like, and if they come pop up on another page, I will just block them because I'm here to say what I got to say. Um, Welcome, Angeli. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, so sometimes your information that you're sharing is not meant to be picked up for today. Like, I have a video. Okay, so I'm doing my daily oracle card readings on TT. Today I was feeling energy from a very young, immature, passed on loved one. And it can be triggering, especially for those who have lost children, whose children have transitioned. It can be triggering to hear that. Usually in my daily card readings, I get at least 100 views. That is at two. It's at 2 views right now. And I posted it early this morning, right? But that's what happens. That's what happens. Sometimes the information is not meant to be out there, but it was on my heart to share it. It will be picked up at whatever time it needs to be picked up at, right? Okay, boom, pinned. So don't be discouraged if people don't quite catch you when you first pop out. When you first pop out, just know that if you are in the here and now, if you have a divine word, if you have inspiration, and you're like, I got to tell somebody, just do it. A lot of people who are afraid to go live or start a channel or do oh, thank you for the finger heart, who are afraid to speak, it's because they're afraid of being seen. And they're afraid of being seen because they were told, hey, Day, welcome in. They're afraid of being seen, or they're afraid of speaking because they were told once upon a time, probably when they were way younger, that they need to be quiet, that they need to be seen and not heard, or rather not even seen, like go to your room and shut the fuck up. Basically, right? So now they have a fear of being seen because they have a fear of being criticized. It's not really that you're afraid to be seen, or that you feel that may not be received in a way where it's like praise and blessings, but it's like, I'm afraid of being criticized. I'm afraid of what people may say, how they may view me, what I may think about, how I may be perceived, especially if you're going against the grain of your family, right? If you're going against the grain of your foundation. So be strong and be firm, because when it's all said and done, sometimes you are that prophet that is going against the larger nation, okay? And the funny thing is, as many people want to think and feel, the promised chosen nation has always been receptive. The history, as they told us, shows otherwise. Okay, did that say Rashida? Is that Peaches? What's up? I don't know. I don't know if that's you or not. The name kind of flashed really quickly, so I missed that. But if that's you, welcome in, Mama. Welcome in. Um, and know that whenever you move with your heart, whenever you move to the sound of your heart, to the beat of your drum, you are moving in a arena that no one else may be able to hear that tune. It is the sound of your own beat. It is the sound of your own heartbeat. It is the beat of your own drum. Not everyone may hear it. Not everyone may be in tune with that frequency. And it's okay. Okay? It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's not a negative thing. It's okay to be weird. It's okay to stand out. It's okay to be abnormal. It's okay. As long as you're not harming anyone and you're doing it from love, like, you're on all the time. You're on all the time. Okay? So go forth and share your word, because there's people waiting for you. Okay? There's people waiting for you. Don't let these little numbers and algorithms, hey, Linda, welcome, Linda. Ugh, all these purple hearts, like, that's why I've gravitated. I'd be on IG, but Hey, Nanya. Yes. Yes. Sending love. Thank you. Thank you, love from the UK with the purple hearts. With the purple hearts. I know. And I'm going to go live again tomorrow because tomorrow is the autumn equinox. For those of you who may not know, at least in this hemisphere, we are going through the autumn equinox. Even if you are in the southern hemisphere, I think southern America, yeah, America's in the northern. So in the southern hemisphere, you all are about to hit spring. But tomorrow with the autumn equinox, everywhere is a new moon. Okay, you have the solar eclipse energy as well, the partial solar eclipse. It is a beautiful time to reset and recharge. So I'm going live at 12 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. I'll be doing like little many different things, pulling cards, just channeling messages, just talking to the people. I'll be on here. So y'all will catch me again. And I'll post my regular Mindset Monday. I will as well. But yeah, so and why are you still up? Girl, I just realized what time it was. It's like the middle of the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing? Thank you for being on my live though. Gratitude. But yeah, don't feel discouraged if you're like, I have to go this alone. Because when you have divine source, when you have the universe, when you have God at your back, supporting you at your feet, giving you a strong foundation, you will never fail. You will never fail. Okay? You will never fail. Take it from me, someone who has failed a lot. Okay, I've had many missteps, not mistakes, but I've had many missteps. I've had many decisions that I've made that were not the best, not the best, but I still made it through it. I still overcome. Welcome, Michael. That's my favorite archangel. Welcome. You I still was able to overcome that, and it all started with the thought, because I was like, up until this point I have survived every single one of my worst days, and I don't care what I once categorized myself as. If I categorize myself as an abuse survivor, as a mother, as someone who broke free of cultish behavior, because the Jehovah Witnesses do have cultish behavior. All right. I don't know if my brother is still in here, but he used to tell me, like, yeah, they a cult. And I'm like, nah, I don't know about that. And it took me time to really come into that space of recognizing, crap, yeah, the Jehovah Witnesses definitely do have cultish like tendencies. And I am grateful that I broke free of that. So regardless of whatever my traumas or my story was, I chose not to identify from that space, whether it was from like, I don't know. I don't even remember. Like, it was just all stuff. Yeah, all religions do. All religions have cultish tendencies. Oh my goodness. But like, you know, all the different traumas. I forget them. I forget them. Emotionally abused mother, like my mom, just, yeah, my dad being absent, not graduating high school, being stereotyped, being a teenage mom, being homeless, not having a job, panhandling, like there's all types of stuff. Looking at my car, there's all types of crazy stuff. I just chose not to identify from that space. And I put in my heart that I am better than that I'm greater than that, and I'm greater than any of the horrid recycled habits and patterns that I saw myself picking and falling back into. And I recognized that I had a gift, and I fully embraced that gift. Before I recognized that I was a setting infinite goddess, I knew that I was a beautiful counselor, that I was someone who had a discerning heart. I had empathy, and I could hear, I could listen, and I could pick certain things up. And I started embracing that, whether it was just like being a counselor or, customer service, working in the call center, right? I kind of worked myself up to that, right? Then working in financial literacy, then volunteering with my children's football or cheerleading, and, working and mentoring the children. Like, it took steps for me to get there. I didn't just wake up and get there, but I recognized what was on my heart. I recognized what God gave me, and I didn't allow anyone else's head to be harder than mine. I didn't let anyone else's head be harder than mine, meaning we can go head to head, toe to toe for whatever the case may be. All right. Welcome, number 5X the bag. Oh, 5X the bag. All right. You must be a showcase. I like it. I like it. I like it. But yeah, I didn't allow anyone else's opinion of me, thoughts of me, or anything else of that nature to go against what it is that I had already placed on myself, what I knew that I needed to do, what I agreed and told myself that I was going to move forward in. And when I made that decision to stand up and to show up and move forward in how it is in the word that God gave me or the universe gave me, right? And when I decided to move forward in that, unapologetically, authentically, full fledged, like, I am here, hear me roar, my whole life changed. My whole life changed. And I'm telling you, it does not matter where you are, or even if you're uncertain about your gifts. If you're uncertain about your gifts, you can get clarity, okay? If you don't have the capacity to book a session with me, right? Whether it's a 30-minute or an hour session, if you don't have the capacity to book a session with me, if you sit down and you talk to someone who you actually respect, um, who you actually feels like has their head on their shoulders, if you don't have someone like that in your life, then it's time to tap into you. Start building that muscle of being able to connect with you and your higher self. Best way to do that is through meditation. But I'm telling you, most of the time, your gifts come from the things that you enjoy, the things that you enjoy doing, the things that you wouldn't mind doing and not get paid for, the things that you love to do and pretend while you were a child. Like, those are that usually holds the capacity of what you like to do. Like, when I was young, I used to love playing house. I used to love like playing, talking on the phone, right? Playing that game telephone. And that's what I do now in my real adult life. I play house and I talk on the phone. Not really, but I talk on the phone sometimes. But yeah, so that is that. That's all that I really wanted to share with you all. Like, be strong, and don't be discouraged because some people may not see your light or gather. Does that say 5.1 likes? 5.1 thousand likes? Okay, TikTok. Thank you so much. Okay. YouTube with the 11. I like it with the gates. I like it. I like it. Um so don't be discouraged if people don't get it. If people don't get you. Do not be discouraged if you are here from another tomorrow and people are just still trying to figure it out. Okay? Trying to figure you out. All right? Don't be discouraged if you are digesting things and it feels a little bit uncomfortable. All right? Allow it to take set in your heart, take anchor in your belly, digest and move forward in a way that you can share it with the people. It doesn't matter if you only have one person, two people, whatever. It doesn't matter, because sometimes you are put in a spot where you are meant to be the change to connect with that one person. That one person is now going to turn around and connect with 10 people, and those 10 people are going to disperse and connect with the whole world. But it all started with you. It's all just a spark. You just need that little spark. Okay? So I'm grateful for you all. I love you all. And I mean, if y'all don't have any questions, I'm gonna go ahead and click out of here. I'm gonna go get little one down, get him settled. Yeah, I've been on here for about 30 minutes, 28 minutes. Okay, that's about that. If there's anything that y'all want to say, I want to make sure I reserve my energy. See, I have my head tied. I gotta yeah, safe travels, safe travels. I gotta keep my head tied because okay, and my phone, well, my iPhone is gonna die. My teeth gonna die. Um, but yeah, Spirit's been telling me to keep my crown covered, keep it protected, because some of y'all be trying to bite, and I can't. We can't have that. We can't allow that. Okay. Yes, thank you. Yeah, gratitude for coming in. Gratitude for coming in. Grateful for you. Thank you so much. All right. So if that's it, if you're just showing appreciation, I mean, I'm gonna take all the appreciation. Welcome, Naturally Super Dope. Welcome, Mama. I'm about to close out here. But thank you for Thank you for tapping in and spending some time with me. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow on this beautiful autumn equinox, on this beautiful Monday, moon day, new moon day. This is the second new moon in the sign of Virgo. That's the second time that this has happened. Like, this second time this year that that has happened. We also had like the super full moons where you had multiple more than four full moons in one season, which the season was summer. Like you know, although it's cooling off in certain places, I'm traveling this weekend. It's going to be cold where I'm going to. Hey, you're back. I'm glad you're back. I'm about to click off, so you'll have to catch up on the replay. um but but yeah, it's cool where it is, but we're still in the summer. We're still in the summer solstice. Okay? Like, that's mind-boggling. That's mind-boggling. But anyway, I love you all. Yes, it is a beautiful transition into the equinox. Welcome, Miri brother. Welcome, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for sharing some time with me. I'm grateful for you all. And until we connect again, stay alert, stay aware, and live in love. Peace.